You wouldn't realize it just by glancing over his season statistical averages, but Washington Wizards forward Deni Avdija is a much improved player. Over his last 3 games, he's averaging 16.7 points on 57.6% overall shooting and 44.4% three-point shooting to go along with 9.3 rebounds and 1.3 steals. Let's take a look at what he's doing well, first with the offense. In Washington's win over San Antonio on January 30th, 7 of Avdia's 10 made floor shots were driving layups. He's a little bit like the Orlando Magic's Franz Wagner in that he has nice footwork and unpredictability on his drives, just not quite as shifty or evasive as Wagner. As you can see in these clips, Avdia has a nifty Euro step and can attack from various angles. The other thing he does really well, and a lot of, is going right into the chest of defenders, which throws them off balance. He seems to really embrace contact and physicality, and he's not afraid to go right into the body of backline defenders, as you can see here in these highlights. Sometimes, however, this can have an adverse effect because it opens the door for opponents to take a charge. Avdia has been called for 6 charges so far this season. The Wizards are tied for second in charges with 33 of them. Kyle Kuzma is tied for the most in the league with Anthony Edwards with 14 of them. For the season, Avdia is averaging 1.8 shots on drives. However, in these last 3 games, that average has skyrocketed up to 4 shots on drives, and he made 75% of them during this stretch. Without a doubt, his blend of toughness and finesse when he puts the ball on the deck and attacks the hoop is his best offensive strength. He's also a good cutter. So far, he's taken 34 shots on cuts this season and has made 74% of them. He has struggled with his long distance shooting most of the year, as right now he's made just 28.6% of his three-point tries, but he'll have nights here and there where he gets into a pretty good rhythm. In the Spurs game, he went 2 for 2 from three-point range. He also had a game earlier this season against the Grizzlies in which he knocked down 4 three-pointers. Obviously, with Bradley Beal and Kyle Kuzma running much of the Wizards' offense, Avdia is often put in spray-out feed set situations for catch-and-shoot threes. 117 of his 143 point attempts so far this year have been catch and shoot, and he's taken 67 of his threes off kickouts, but has made just 20 of them, which is 29.8%, an extremely low percentage for kickout threes. While he's made progress offensively, his defense is really what's making him a valuable piece for this Wizards team. He's as tough as nails and has no issues playing in the mud. Washington ranks 8th in the league in loose balls recovered, and Avdia leads the team with 31 of them. I'm super impressed with his on-ball defense. He's actually guarded the 12th most shots in isolation so far this year, per Second Spectrum tracking data, with 91 of them. And many of the guys he's guarded in these situations are among the league's top offensive players. He shows absolutely terrific resistance and keeps opponents away from their sweet spots. He's an excellent rebounder too. Something I notice a lot is that he's very good at just getting his hands on potential offensive rebounds. He's actually taken the 40th most tip-in shots with 23 of them, and is top 10 in this category among non-centers. Through 48 games so far this year, Avdia is averaging 8.7 points, 6.3 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 0.8 steals. So that'll wrap up this video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. I will continue to do more player analysis features throughout the season.